is everyone just going to look at this game and go, they've literally been on the piss for a week?
True.
Is it reverse? If we stop them doing anything and they look shit, people are going to be like, these boys have been on the piss for a week, and they've just wiped the floor with you, sort of thing. Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Dub Sessions podcast, presented by me, James Double, aka LFC_J Dubs. Still got it.
He nearly forgot it.
And my brother,
Ben Double, aka Dubs LFC. Before we go any further,
yes,
there may have been a technical difficulty and the video didn't upload to YouTube. So if you missed out on last week's pod and want to go listen to it on Spotify instead, then you can do. But I didn't realise until earlier today that it didn't actually upload, and I was in Malaga all weekend for a stag do. So sorry, lads.
I thought I was going to be in the doghouse for not uploading until Saturday afternoon.
Well, I don't know when this goes up, so.
What?
Sammy's the one that will notice more.
This normally goes up like the day after you've done it. But I was going to do that and I forgot until Saturday. And I was like, we'll play football tomorrow, so probably should get the preview for that live at least.
So last week was a write-off, but we go again.
We live to the standards we set from the first episode. Extremely professional. Always. For all 1,000 of your faces.
Always.
And that is why you're leaving us all the 1,000 5-star reviews that we keep asking for. Anyway, how have you been? You've already mentioned it to everyone else?
Yeah.
Been partying like the rest of the Liverpool team, apparently?
I would say so.
Do you realise you all went out to Malaga together?
Imagine what they were actually out there and not my beef and I bumped into them.
Oh.
Insane.
Yeah, crazy.
To be fair, Marbella was just down the road. If I knew they were there, I'd have probably actually taken an hour or 2 hour taxi.
Were they in Marbella?
No, they're in Ibiza. The Liverpool team were in Dubai. The Liverpool coaches were in Ibiza.
Oh.
I only saw was partying up in Ibiza while the rest were in Dubai.
I didn't realise they split.
But they came out, obviously, going on to subjects already.
Yeah.
That it was, I don't know who organised it, but it was more of like a send-off for Trent.
Yeah. I did hear that. Which, the team is different to the fans, isn't it? So, we will get onto that in a bit more detail later. We actually were professional enough to ask for a moment of the week, so I was just getting that in front of my face so that I can read it to your faces and make sure we shout out true fans. More points dropped.
We don't even.
Yes.
Like, literally, they're in a port in Dubai. And
Why?
we've got a game in 3 days.
Who cares? Why? Champione, champione. I could literally sing that for another 12 months.
It's funny because Arsenal fans this week have all been going on about how, like this Liverpool team can only get to 89 points. Like, that's what we got last year. We didn't win, and all this kind of stuff. It's like
they're literally
we've stopped trying.
They literally haven't trained for a week.
Literally,
and we're at Brighton away, which a few seasons ago probably would have been a harder fixture to get a decent
We won it
result.
so early that game against Chelsea, the first game after it, we played basically a second team. Then this week at Arsenal is just.
I'm really intrigued as to we might as well talk about this now. The thought process, the concept of it from Slot's point of view. Is it Slot's decision? Is it everyone's decision? Like, how does this happen?
What, as in the parties and stuff?
Party, Dubai, going away on holiday, all of that at the same time. How does all of that happen?
Long season, I suppose.
Yeah, fine. And long few seasons, to be fair. A lot happening. A lot of emotional drainage.
On the other hand, is he aware that he's going to be cutting players? So is it like a last buy for some of the players as the squad?
So,
like, is Elliot going? Is Chiesa looks like he's going?
Is he?
Napoli, apparently.
Oh, really?
At
least he's got his
French players like Trent Ossie's gone. I don't mean French.
I know, it's hilarious that you accidentally said that. Yeah.
But yeah, like you can imagine Morton going or regular football.
Yeah.
Like all these types of players. Like, is it the last time they're together? They came from up the academy together, so
yeah,
just an opportunity.
Completely fair. It's a really good shout. I couldn't help but think, and I'm maintained not comparing them throughout the whole year. Of like, would this pass Jurgen Klopp's mind in the slightest? Because I don't think it would.
I think he'd go on a training camp.
Yeah.
I don't think he would do what they're doing.
I just think he would just run it to the end of the season and be like, yeah, fine, go out at the end of the season.
He'd rotate more. He'd still want to win every game.
Yeah, he would rotate a lot more. A lot more. Yeah, really interesting though. And when I saw that I knew they'd go to Dubai, but I saw a picture of Liverpool's intense training for the weekend.
What, swimming in the pool?
No. Salah and Shobo walking out of like a shopping store with just bags of shopping. Salah's glasses just like. And then the other one I did see is that all of them in the pool, and Shobo's just there with a cocktail, just like, yeah, he's going to run some miles in a bit. Obviously, just mentioned Ben's been on a jolly with the rest of the Liverpool team, but the pod survives and we carry on.
We do.
Quick summary of what's going to be said today, discussed. We'll round off with moment of the week, as I've already mentioned. We're going to do another draft because we like that. It's a chance to show how shit our ball knowledge is.
Shit, your ball knowledge is.
Correct. We still win. You still haven't.
I haven't prepped at all.
You haven't prepped at all, and you haven't put the other draft up.
Yeah.
So we still don't know who's the winner.
No.
Slacking. I don't have any of the details.
Just made me think of the Pokemon.
What's that?
Slacking.
Ah, that's bad.
Sammy will appreciate that.
He will appreciate that. But so essentially for that,
Raw.
Sorry. Just to keep you sticking around and intrigued, we're going to have our non-Liverpool Ultimate Team unlimited budget. Obviously, we're not actually, going to have a budget, but we could do that one day. Have like a tier system budget: £5, £3, £1, £15 to do it. Discuss. But anyway, I digress. We'll review the recent Arsenal game. We'll preview the game against Brighton. But first, let's just have a little dive into some of the recent rumours that have come out the last few days.
Some?
Well,
we've got about 100. We're linked with literally just before we come on this pod, linked with Nkunku.
Yeah, who?
For half an hour before that was Wharton.
Wharton, yeah, but I just quote to you saying something like
250 mil.
Huh? 60 mil?
Apparently it's 60 mil. I said 250 mil is like what our war budget was going to be, our transfer budget. And I said with all these players we're getting linked with, it's going to be end up 500 mil, right?
Ah, I see.
That's what I said.
Wharton for 60 mil?
Wharton for 60 mil, you take that all day.
Would you?
If it is 60 mil, you're taking that all day.
Would you?
100%.
I've seen loads of like, is he the next best passer in the league?
Oh, it's just him on rotation with Grab. It'd be perfect.
Yeah, I don't mind it, and he's homegrown. Like he counts towards that. It replaces Trent's potential unlocking of low block teams, that sort of stuff. I'm here for it.
Frimpong's basically done.
Yeah, Frimpong is probably number one on my list.
I don't think anything will get done until after Saturday. That's their last game of the season, I think.
Who for Leverkusen? So Frimpong is the one that's really heated up. What's your opinion on it? Because very mixed opinions from fans of we're just signing another right back whose primarily thing is not to defend.
I think Bradley plays in the defensive games we need him, and Frimpong plays in the ones to break down low blocks.
Sounds good to me.
Because
he's very dynamic, isn't he?
Yeah. And most of the time when we're playing low blocks, Virgin can pass around in their half anyway.
Yeah.
And he's got the pace, unlike Trent, to get back. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I can see us bigger games playing Bradley maybe.
Yeah.
And then Frimpong against the lower block teams.
I did see something, and I'm going to butcher this stat, and it's probably not this high or whatever like that, but it's something like Frimpong in his whole entire career has been dribbled past 57 times.
It is that. Yeah.
Trent's been dribbled past 57 times this season, or something like that, which shows you the difference. It may be still not a defensive-minded defender.
Yeah, obviously he played wing back, didn't he?
But he's got the pace, he's got the burst, he's got youth.
But like
these things.
Yeah, he played wing back, but at the same time, like how can you slate an invincible defender?
Yeah, fair. Like completely fair.
Like
if he was leaking,
that is 30 mil and a homegrown player.
If
you cannot turn up.
Why is he homegrown?
He started at City.
Oh, nice.
He was in City's academy or something like that. I think it's City.
Yeah.
And then he went to Celtic on loan, and then
because he won in Celtic, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's won in most places.
But yeah, so he counts as homegrown.
Yeah,
which is class.
30 mil. Don't have the 30 mil to be homegrown.
Release clause, so it's literally 30 mil.
Yeah.
Rapid. So good on the ball going forward.
Young-ish.
He's obviously fast enough to get back from if a mistake happens, but it can only be a positive thing.
He was probably licking his lips thinking, And got to sprint so hard every time.
Literally, it's just one of those things where, like, you look at the price. In 2 years' time, we're going to be looking at 30 mil like we did. McAllister at 35, I reckon.
The way
In this
I looked at it, because that one's really like basically done but formalized or whatever like that. Would we get both him and Kirkes though?
This is
Because
the thing. Like, would we go Kirkes and Hato instead, or Hato instead of Kirkes, be more defensive so you can sit back?
be that left back / left centre back
Yeah,
to be
but I think we should go with
because
Kirkes
it'll
anyway.
change it, won't it? It'll go into well, you could argue get Kirkes and Hato. If you're going to go proper war chest, we need a left sided centre back to replace Virgil anyway. So have the ability to have two bombing on right back and left back wingers.
But that will only happen in low block
Have
games. Then.
exactly, or have the opportunity to have a pivot that way. So then you have three at the back. When Hato drops in, you have those three, and
I think we should
it gives you more options if you get all three.
I thought you were going to ask about works then.
We'll get onto that. There's multiple, obviously. Well, you can start with other names you have, but have Vert, and we can briefly mention Huijsen as well.
No, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone
He's
to
gone
Real
Madrid. I
Madrid.
don't want him anyway.
50 mil.
That's what I was trying to find because we said it last week, didn't we? I'm pretty sure I said I don't want him because in 3 years'
Yeah,
time
you
he'll
did.
run it. And that's the clip I was trying to find to put on Twitter, and then I was like, "Shit, the pod didn't upload."
Fair enough. Yeah, you did. You said it last week. Of
I don't want him.
Huijsen is the one that you like the look of, but you said the fear of the Spanish, and
He's going.
he wants to go to Real Madrid eventually, whether that's now or in 3 years' time, something like
I wouldn't waste our money.
that. He literally is like going now for 50 mil. And I'm like,
Yeah,
why pay that for him now?
now and then lose for free in 3-4 years,
Yeah.
which would happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fine. But
So everyone's saying buzzing about him replacing Shogo.
Love it. No, I think we get him. He's false nine.
Ah,
I think if we get him, we don't get a striker.
really interesting. Really interesting.
Because if we're going to spend over 100 million on him, I don't think we're getting a striker.
Yeah, because what is it? 60 and then no 70 and then 40 in 4 years or something.
I don't know.
I think that was the rumored break.
But yeah, anything over 100, I just don't. We won't have enough money for a striker then. So I think that would be
Well,
our
it depends how big this bloody war chest is.
thing.
You never know. When I saw him in the Euros, I want to say it was.
He looks so good.
He was like phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like mind blowing, incredible.
Yeah.
Would Leverkusen give us Frimpong and Wirtz?
Yes.
You think?
They don't
Release scores as well.
They don't want Bayern to have him.
Ah.
They would rather give like us and City are the other ones in that.
Yeah.
Apparently, obviously, they've flown Wirtz to have a meeting with us and stuff.
Yeah.
But Leverkusen
City
do
as
not
well.
want Munich to have him.
Really interesting. I mean, it makes sense. It's literally like us not selling to.
But apparently, like,
United
and
or
also
City or something.
Wirtz's family apparently is pissed off with Bayern Munich because they've been spreading that it's basically done.
Ah.
And it's not been done. And his dad's his agent, and he doesn't want bad things being said and like false information being said. So apparently, they're a bit annoyed about that as well.
More easy not to.
Yeah.
He
did
It's often not something that happens really.
No, he
like
did a
German players coming to England from Germany when you have those teams going after you, sort of thing.
He did an interview with some company. I don't know, not company magazine. It might have been Build or something. And basically, his words were like along the lines of, "I've never really thought about leaving Germany, but I can now see myself leaving Germany," kind of thing. Like, I don't think it'd be it'd be a challenge for me. I think knowing how dressing rooms work, I'd settle in anywhere easy.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Along those lines, I was trying to find it.
I'd be so intrigued as to what we do because
do you play Showboat and him up top?
I was going to say, do you do 4-2-2-2-2-2? It's too many twos.
That is too many twos.
Do you know what I mean? Like
we're up to 13 players.
4 Matt Grav there, Shobo Verts there, bombing on of the other two, and then you would think you'd have gaps in behind, but then you've got Kirkes and Frimpong sweeping that way.
I think
that's maximum.
I think
match coverage there.
Joining opens up what we can do. I think it changes the dynamic where we can surprise other teams because he can play for him from the left.
And other than Mac,
they were saying it
we
like
haven't
if
got
we
a tactician like him.
No, we can still try and get a striker. Like people are saying, if we still get a striker, he can play from the left, Salah right, Son on top.
I don't know how much every player is going for, but if you got him as a false nine, I would love the type of striker like I kind of class Delap in this, but like a classic a classic nine.
To be fair,
rather than a dynamic,
if
like
we
a target
get,
man, bully, basically.
I wanted a proven goal scorer. I wanted an Isaac Alvarez. I wanted like the best in the world kind of thing.
Yeah.
But if we get Verts, I'll be happy going for 30 mil for that.
Yeah.
Because they're down, so it's 30 mil now. That's his release clause.
Is it?
Yeah, because he's allowed to leave for cheaper because they got relegated.
Oh, I would have mocked him up by now already.
Yeah, so if we're getting Verts, I would love to go for him, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree.
'Cause he's still young and
I really agree. They're the only names that I know we're linked with at the minute.
obviously in Cuckoo about half an hour
Yeah,
ago.
you've got that.
About 10 minutes ago, and then before
Which Nkunku, I see as
I
basically.
do see.
I see him as a French Jota, and that includes the injuries.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like he is clinical.
He was
Whenever
class
I've
before he
seen
came
him,
to
yeah,
Chelsea.
whenever I've seen him, he takes his opportunities at first sight, and he will manage to bury it. He has barely played and been injured a lot, and really surprised of him not kicking on at Chelsea despite them having like 600 players.
Sorry, I'm just double checking if there's been anything while we're talking.
It won't blow up that fast, will it?
You never know.
While you find that, the only thing I will say and share it with everyone else is the crazy thing of City. Obviously, being in the conversation and running for Verts, but also looking at, is it Reinders from
Yeah.
AC Milan? Just after spending 60 mil on Nico Gonzalez in January and barely playing him,
Marmouche as well.
and Marmouche.
They
It's
spent
just
like
like
150 in Jan, and they're
100,
going to play.
and then are already linked with 125 to 150 mil now.
Who else do they want? Who do they want as their KDB replacement?
I don't know that. Who is big at the minute?
There's an attack. There's a young attacking mid. Oh, that they want Verts for it, I think.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
So, yeah.
How they are definitely getting away with financial fair play
Oh,
at that point
100%.
because else they could be splashing the cash like they are
100%.
now. Oh, that's the other thing that everyone's finding hilarious is Lake Como's highest record-breaking transfer fee ever is 10 mil,
Yeah.
and they're currently willing to buy a youngster for 25 mil from Man City. Right. Come on, guys, hide it. Out of all of the Italian teams, you go to Como,
Yeah.
who are shoestring budget, like trying to
Also,
find a way
did you
to do it.
see what was the fact? Oh, did you see the thing about Bologna winning the trophy?
No,
So they won the German Cup or something like that, oh, the Italian Cup or something.
right.
And they hadn't won it for 51 years. Calafiori left last year before they won it.
Well,
So he's left, gone to Arsenal. Hasn't
not
won
won
it.
anything, and hilarious. Really funny.
And also, did you know Arsenal are the only one of the big six not to be in the final this year?
Yeah, I did see that.
Spurs, United,
Hilarious,
Chelsea,
hilarious,
City.
but like, yeah, fine. Well, I'll ask you the question now. Would you rather have Spurs, United, or Arsenal season?
Well, it depends who wins Europa, doesn't it, really?
Would you rather have that? Whoever wins Europa?
Yeah,
Would you?
100%.
I would
Like,
still rather have had Arsenal's because
not if you
it's
win something.
no, I get it. I really get it. But United have been shit. It's been a horrible season until you win on the last game. Spurs have been shit. It's been a horrible season. Like it's been a miserable
Yeah,
9
but in
months
those
of football.
situations, you know you're shit. So it's hard to relate.
Wow, they've been booing managers and
No, but you know what I mean.
let's say
Like,
United.
you
United
know,
have accepted their shit. I don't think Spurs have.
I think they have.
You think?
They both know that they're shit. So it's hard to like relate to that. As in,
Right.
if you think your team's shit and you end up winning, that's it. But like, it's more gutting if you're Arsenal, if you think you're going to win everything.
True. That's fair.
Whereas, like City, Spurs and United don't expect to win anything really.
That's true. So relative to the feelings,
Yeah,
you'd rather be the ones that manage to win even on your worst days.
yeah.
Than
That's like us in 2005 Champions League.
yeah.
Like we shouldn't. There's no way that team should have won it.
Interesting side point. I was listening to a podcast, a high performance podcast, where they interviewed one of the data guys, Ian Graham
Yeah,
from Liverpool. Really, really interesting. You should listen to it. It's all about Mo's selection and how they decided he was worth it. And obviously, at the time, it was him versus Brandt on it, and
oh no, I did see a bit of that.
and all that sort of stuff. Really, really interesting.
I will say, if we get Verts, I think it'll unlock Mo, and that's what people are trying to say. Frimpong's going to be able to wider, so Salah can come in more.
Well, I think it will be the classic, and this isn't to say he's replacing Bobby, but
that would be the Bobby.
in the same way Bobby used to play, And then if he has Shobo next to him, we still don't lose the press because I don't know if that's like a
I would
pressing.
love it. I love it to happen.
I mean, Leverkusen are a pressing side, so he probably can press.
Yeah.
But Shobo's legs and
It'd be amazing.
dynamism. It would be really interesting both ways, I think.
And just to go and get one of the best talents in the world.
Yeah, and like he is, like insane.
Was he 22?
Yeah.
Mad.
Move on.
Yeah.
Cool. So review the Arsenal game briefly. Did you manage to watch it in your
Yeah.
sunny, drunken
pissed,
state?
but yeah.
Yeah. Enjoyable, not enjoyable? I didn't actually
First half was class.
I wasn't able to watch it. So
First half was class, and then second half, just let him back in.
yeah.
Just slowed up for some reason, yeah.
Well, you've won the league.
But the one thing I will say is Arsenal fans need to quieten down about Skelly. They've been bigging him up about that game. He was shy.
Wow. So I saw a stat.
He fouled and got booked, did something else, and I'm just like, you can't say Salah pocketed him because the stat came out yesterday.
Literally, the sentence had just started. Go on, carry on.
What?
Go on, finish your sentence.
Lewis Skelly had him a dribble past the end of this year.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then someone quote tweeted with a video of him not allowing Salah to dribble past him by grabbing him again. But
Like, that should be gone, man.
there's no wonder that he's been red carded like
Twice.
a few times. Well, 4 times now?
Twice, I think, this year.
Oh, okay.
But everyone's complaining about him not being a Young Player of the Year. How can you give a Young Player of the Year when he's been red carded twice?
And hasn't
I also, controversial.
like good. He's good. He's
Yeah,
really good.
but
Hasn't done
not game changing
world breaking things.
Yeah.
He's been good when they're good.
for half of the year.
He's been all right when they're bad.
Yeah. But, so this is a controversial thing. So I've seen one of the big guys on Twitter saying, at this point, it's racism. I'm like,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You can't say that when Gravenberch, Gibbs White, not Gibbs White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gibbs
Is he
White's
young
young.
though?
Yeah, he was in young.
He was in young.
It was because
Who else is he?
I saw people say I saw someone quote tweet it being like a bit surprised to see. Wait, it was actually just Player of the Year. That might have just been Player of the Year.
But
they were talking about Maka not being in it.
yeah. But anyway, he was saying, "Oh, this is racism at this point." I quoted it to make a point, like racism is disgusting. I don't even need to say that.
No.
But why are you wanting to label something that clearly isn't racism, because there are other black people there, racism, so that when something is racist, it takes away from like your credibility of saying it is. Do you know what I mean? Like
dilutes
like
the
almost
claim.
boy cries wolf kind of thing. Not like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it does dilute the meaning behind it if you're just labeling. Just because something hasn't gone the way you want it, you're now calling it racism.
Yeah.
Like when it's clearly not.
And
he just hasn't been as good as the others there.
People aren't happy with the reaction to him, but like part of me thinks, yeah, fine, and he can play the game and he can be who he wants to be and all those things. Like talking explicitly now about come back to the Haaland celebration.
Yeah.
And like I don't mind banter and I don't mind him being like it. I don't mind him being like it at all and he can do what he wants. The reaction from people relative to that, it is a case of he's a youngster, he made a decision to make a headline there, rather than just do what Bradley did and body Mbappe and not do anything.
Yeah.
Or score a goal, is it against Chelsea, and not do anything. Like, there's a difference there between call it arrogance, don't know if it is arrogance, just probably being in that dressing room and being in a title challenging team when you're up and coming youngster, of you're choosing to make those decisions when you're still learning.
Yeah, 100%.
So you get the criticism with it.
I get it's banter, I think.
Completely. And like, I don't mind it. I'm fine with him doing it.
I quite tweeted another tweet the other day about someone said something about Arsenal fans and like that's the reason why we hate Arsenal and all this kind of stuff, and he said it's not true or whatever. I said the reason why Arsenal is hated right now is because of Arteta and their fans online.
I was going to say online fans.
Online fans, yeah. 100%.
Any Arsenal fan that's not on Twitter literally never had a
100%. It is online fans being entitled, arrogant when they've won fuck all. And Arteta has the same, and that's why I spread it to their fans, in my opinion.
And people trying to degrade the classful act that Arteta and Odegaard did by laying roofs up Hillsborough thing by saying, but you're classless with your Tifo banner as a joke. And like banter like that has been done in stadiums for years, and respectful acts like that have been done relative to causes for years. they can coexist and it not be classless or degrading. Like, it's a bit of a joke and no different to when, I want to say, we're at Forest and they were singing at Arnie Slot saying "in your head"
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
But what about when every other team shouts Hillsborough transfers?
I mean, yeah, like that's a non-starter, obviously degraded. But I'm on about like the banter of like Arnie Slot's first season and fans ripping into him, basically doing the same thing just without it being on a picture and taking the piss out of him, degrading him, making fun of his reactions on the sideline. He hadn't done anything wrong at this point. It's just football. Like, it's just a bit of banter. And then people said the same about Odegaard's camera picture thing. It's just football. It's not. It's who ate all the pies to the guy that's embracing the banter and giving it back, sort of thing.
I don't like that Odegaard picture thing, man. They're celebrating a draw.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it.
Was like, what the fuck? Like when Spurs did a lap of honour for beating us corruptly.
Winning in the September and then dropping off after that. We haven't actually reviewed any of the game yet, though, so Arsenal chat out of the way. Diaz, there was a massive chance first half. Was going to give Salah his assist.
Oh, yeah.
Crucially, needs to be finishing those. That's 100%. What we want a striker for. That is literally the case where, and that's not against Diaz, because he's been one of our most prolific strikers at the minute.
I'd say Gakpo's been more throughout the year.
No, I agreed.
I'd say third.
I really like Gakpo, but it's those opportunities where if we're in a title race and he misses that and we draw 2-2, you're kicking yourself. Robertson, the only player not to be involved in a goal and gets his goal involvement against Arsenal. I'll take it.
Wasn't it our anniversary as well?
Was it?
I think it was like, it was the 250th game.
Oh, nice. Amazing.
Standard.
Yeah, classic. So all starters, I think, have had a goal involvement now, which Robbo was the only, which is surprising that Robbo's struggled until here. What?
Has Alisson had one this year?
Maybe not Ali. Other than Ali. All outfielders.
He normally gets one though, so.
Yeah, he's still got time. He's still 2 games. He's fine. So we mentioned Gakpo briefly. From what I've seen of him the last few games, and including Arsenal, he's looked a lot more alive.
A
lot more threatening.
Sharp. That's just up again.
Getting into dangerous situations, and he's doing his classic cutting back. And I really like his back post crosses he does, where it looks like he's lying up for a shot, and then he just dinks it. They don't always come off, and sometimes overhit, but every now and then it causes a dangerous situation, sort of thing.
What was the lineup? Was Jones starting again?
Yeah.
I think he made a few mistakes in my head.
Who, Jones did?
Yeah, a bit slow.
Right.
If Mac was playing, I don't think it would have been.
We've said it quite a few times. It is Jones's. If you're going to give him a floor, that is his floor. He's not releasing the ball.
But I don't know. Did he start to do what he did against Parliament for Saka?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, fine.
I don't know if that, I can't remember.
Well, I mean, I did see, was it Robbo said, Saka is scary. And, everyone thinks he's scary because of the second he squares you up, it's game over already. And Saka is by far and away the best player on their team.
Oh, easy.
Nothing against Saka at all. I think he's incredible. Salah almost got his assist. He got assist to an assist.
Quickly.
Go on.
If Arsenal don't win anything again next year,
he won't go to us.
Go put 100 mil bid in and see what happens.
I will pay 150 mil for him at this rate.
To replace
as long as his legs are after. We have our asterisk on him as long as his legs aren't gone, because he's already done so many minutes. But if he is health checked and you're going to live for another 20 years, 1,000%, I'll take him. Salah got an assist with a really nice pass to Shobo.
It was amazing, but so annoying he didn't get any assists.
No, I know. It's another game gone sort of thing. But such a nice pass to Shobo, and then just a classic teamwork goal in it to get into Diaz. And at that point, I was like, oh, we're running away with it. It's done.
No, we could have killed it off, but we were away with it.
Yeah. So all of the one thing I would say from that first half, and I've only sort of seen extended highlights and those sort of things, is looking at the stats relative to the highlights, all of the metrics, and there's something we've banged on about the whole of this year, is they were more dominant and more threatening in possession with third touch passes and third touches sort of in third part of the field, with very few, if any, clear-cut chances. They had one from Saka in the first half where he missed it, which was really dangerous.
That was good defended by us. In all, I really like us trying that though.
What,
That was the cross.
not allowing.
That was us trying to play him all offside.
Yeah.
And Saka was the only one to run from deeper to get onside.
Yeah.
But I like that.
I like it against theirs because the way they do it is.
Because what are you going to do to combat it? Like, they could probably score from it anyway, so fuck it. We'll just run the other way and see if they're offside.
1,000%. No, I completely agree. And then they're not actually going to score anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That is the thing, though. Like, Saka should have scored that.
Yeah.
100% should have scored that.
Oh, 1,000%.
If Salah missed that, he'd be rinsed in the media. Absolutely rinsed.
Oh, so badly. So all of the stats, though, lead to, if you didn't see any part of the game, we were wiped off the pitch by them, even in the first half. But with the highlights, there was one chance for Saka and like 5 for Liverpool in that first half, including 2 goals.
Yeah.
So it's like stats tell you something in a way, but they don't tell you where you allow them to have the ball and where you allow them to play because you're comfortable. They can't do anything until you get the ball back from them. So
agendas are played though. You can tell that where agendas are played with what stats are being shown.
I was waiting for you to elaborate.
No, I was waiting to sneeze.
Oh, okay. For all you non-video listeners. Is you still sneezing?
No.
Oh, so you're not going to elaborate anyway?
No.
Okay, fair. Yeah, fine. Agendas.
It's all right. As you can tell, I'm run down.
So, second half, they get a goal very quickly. I've already seen people do what they did to Trent for his whole entire season and start blaming Bradley for really poor defending. He didn't get out to Trossard.
Oh, it wasn't even that bad.
He didn't get out to him because he was trying to show him down the line.
Yeah.
Fine, close him down. But it's not like...
It's not as bad as Trent.
The wording behind it, though, is... yeah, he's good. He's good going forward, but he needs to cut out these defensive mistakes. I'm like...
That's stupid.
Even if you call it a mistake, fine. But it's a one-off. It's against second in the Premier League, who's made it to a semi-final of Champions League. Like, I'll allow it. It's fine, sort of thing. I can't believe they're already jumping on his back, though. Which we'll move on to the Trent boo. So, not a very grateful reception from Anfield crowd to him. Do you expect it?
Yeah. I didn't expect it.
What's your thoughts and feelings?
I don't really care.
Don't really care?
I'm done with it now.
Yeah.
I'm so done with it.
Don't even want to talk about it?
No.
You're done.
Madrid don't even want to pay anything to get him early. They want us to give him away.
Yeah.
They won't even pay $1 million for him to get him early. Fuck off. Is that what they clash you? Is that how they value you?
Yeah.
They want you early, but they're not willing to pay $1 million. Pocket change, but they just paid $50 million for a Bournemouth defender.
That to me is entirely PR of we're going to make you look rubbish for not allowing that guy to go to his
I
new
would not
club.
give a shit. Let him. He wanted to see out his contract. Let him see out the contract.
Oh, 1,000%. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, I'm not letting him go.
No,
for the sake of letting him go. Because this is now...
If you want to go that bad, you pay us yourself. Rest of your contract out.
I mean, yeah, it was not even going to be that much. So, yeah, it's proof of, like...
If you want to do it, do it.
Completely agree. I definitely stay on the field of... I wouldn't know what I would have done in the crowd if I was there and he came on, because I don't like booing a player that's currently playing in the game to get you the win, that sort of stuff.
I don't even...
I get it. I get it completely, but...
Yeah, I just would never boo at a game.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't like a player, I would
towards your team.
Yeah, when we're trying to win a game.
Yeah, I completely agree.
So I probably wouldn't have done anything.
I saw some people...
I'd probably just gone like...
Yeah, I wouldn't have greeted him. I did like the flip of it, so I probably wouldn't boo. I liked the flip of it of celebrating what we do have, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but not while he comes on. I won't cheer while he comes on.
No, but you see they did Steven Gerrard chant.
Oh, yeah.
And then Conor Bradley chant.
Yeah.
Like, celebrating what we do have and keeping the atmosphere rather than creating a sour atmosphere and making the ground flat. It was also written in the stars that
he'd make a mistake.
He would be the one that kept them... Like, it's not even a mistake. He's barely onside. It's one of those... It happens. It's just had to be him. And it had to be an amazing save from Ali. To be fair, one of those... I say amazing save. It felt like Ali overshot his jump and thought it was going to be a better shot than it was. Yeah. And if he had just chilled out, he probably would have just caught it. But still a really good save as well, like onto the bar and stuff. and rebound for a goal, whatever. But
Yeah,
it just
fucking lucky.
had to be him, sort of thing. And then Liverpool
Lucky.
turns up and gets a goal disallowed
Oh,
on the last kick of the game.
that's stupid.
What's your thoughts? Oh, we haven't even talked about
I
red card,
understand
actually.
the Ebu thing.
Ibu is a foul.
That's a foul.
It's harsh, but it's a foul.
But they
And I
didn't give
don't
it
mean
for
harsh as a foul.
They didn't give it for that, did they? To start with, as in
Oh.
they wanted to check offside, and then they went back to check that after.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But he definitely was onside.
Oh, 1,000% onside.
100%. But I've seen Arsenal fans saying he wasn't even onside. I'm like, he is onside.
I thought
you can see his fucking foot there.
Yeah, I thought I saw someone say like they checked offside and it was onside.
You know, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
They went to check the onside,
Yeah.
and then they had to check the phase before, basically, and that's when they found Ewan.
Ah, okay, I see. And like, I get it.
So if there was no doubt about it being onside, they wouldn't have seen it.
I feel sorry for Ibu when he's. I think I was with Sammy at the time watching it, and feel sorry for Ibu that he's 6'4", and that's just where his arms are relative to Skelly's face.
Yeah.
Like if it's his back or if they're jostling, because they are battling, it just happens to be his face, and then it's a foul sort of thing. Which fine, it's a foul, but Ibu's just too big, and that's a boo we don't mind. Happy with that? Anything else to raise about Arsenal game? Was that?
You want to say about?
Oh yeah, red card. I thought it was going to be controversial.
Easy red card.
Like, what's he doing?
Like,
I didn't see the first yellow. I don't know what that was.
I can't remember the first yellow, but there's probably definitely.
It's probably
I haven't seen anyone complain about that, so it must have been yellow.
Yeah, fair.
Was it dissent?
Don't know.
It could have been dissent
Don't know.
or something. But
what are you doing on a yellow card and committing two lunging fouls in quick succession?
I didn't see that second foul, and then they played back the first foul before the second foul, and like me and like I was with a couple of Arsenal fans and a couple more Liverpool fans. We looked at each other like, that can't be a second yellow. That first bit on Nunes, I think it was.
Yeah, and then he goes.
I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely a yellow.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued if the second one is a yellow. Like, is as much of a yellow if he hasn't done the first one. Like for me, the second, I'm like, maybe the ref goes. No, maybe the ref goes at it and be like, "You're already on yellow. This is your last warning again," sort of thing. Like trying to keep the game because they sometimes do that.
Yeah.
But the fact that he just lunged at Nunes,
no, I don't
got out of the way,
second
lunged at Shobo and caught him. I was like,
second one is clear.
You buried yourself there.
That is clear. He lunged. That's off him. So it's a clear yellow.
Yeah, fine.
I don't think he would have had that mindset
Do you not think?
to keep him on the pitch there. I think he was gone no matter what.
Fair. We'll move on. Brighton away.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to go very well.
Oh no, we're still drunk probably.
They're still probably in Dubai and
probably coming today.
Keep forgetting the name of the person who brought Slot out as a DJ.
What, Wayne Linden?
Yeah, Wayne Linden. Yeah. Been partying with him all week. Not what I thought Slot was like, but I'll take it.
Yeah, literally.
So yeah, Liverpool are actually unbeaten in the past 10 away games against Brighton in the league.
Interesting.
5 wins, 5 draws.
Did you see James Milner? They want James Milner to maybe sign another extension. He's 16 or 17 appearances away from breaking the record.
Give him it. And if he doesn't sign at Brighton, bring him back. We'll make him get it.
Let's just go Leeds. Leeds are promoted.
Ooh.
Send him to Leeds.
Get him to become the most decorated at Leeds.
At Leeds, where he started it all.
I'll take it. We wanted him to go Leeds from us, didn't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, so 2-1 at Anfield. That was our last victory against them in November.
I still think we win.
That was off the back of the death run, though. And then 3-2 in the Carabao Cup just before that as well. So we've beaten them both times this season so far. They can't get European football anymore, I don't think.
No, that's a dead water game.
Their max is 8th and they're currently 9th.
I say it's dead water. It's dead water for them as a team. But this is where, as players, I think if João Pedro wants to impress us for us to go get him, this is where you're going to do it.
True.
Like, it's those kind of moments, believer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. But then is everyone just going to look at this game and go, they've literally been on the piss for a week?
True.
Is it reverse? If we stop them doing anything and they look shit, people are going to be like, these boys have been on the piss for a week and they've just wiped the floor with you, sort of thing. Like, that would be bad if it goes the other way.
It didn't happen against Chelsea. They fucking celebrated in the changing rooms.
Yeah, true. True. We'll talk about the threats for the game. avoiding the one of how many beers everyone's had. Minter and Matoma, wingers, could be definitely threatening, always are. I feel like Welbeck always scores against us, and he's currently hit form, I think, scoring the last few. And then we've already mentioned Belieber in midfield. They feel like the players at Brighton at the minute that I'm probably most worried about.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
No.
Even when we're pissed, I don't know.
Is that because you don't think like? But are you?
Because I don't care right now.
I was literally going to say you're not worried, but no, I'm not worried either. I don't care, but are they the only threats? And do you think they can do a job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could do. Depends what Liverpool turns up.
Fair.
I reckon we win 2-0.
Do we think Kelleher gets a game in the next 2 games?
Maybe.
He may play for the weekend. Well, we'll move on to lineup. I think Kelleher might get his last game against Brighton.
Could do.
Because Ali will be at home against Palace. Kelleher could be at Brighton. Right back.
Bradley.
Centre backs.
Can't emerge.
You think going full strength? Yeah. I mean, there's no point not to, but also no point to. The one I'd be tempted is just keep Kanate because he's had injury prones in general. So not put the miles in his legs sort of thing.
Play. Might be off for someone to play.
What? No, he's not. He's staying. I don't care. He is staying. I'm not getting rid of him. I genuinely think he's probably top 4 centre backs in the world.
Yeah, 100%. I think if we don't sign it, if he's asking for 200k, you give him 200k a year. Easy.
Especially when you compare
if we don't, we're stupid.
Yeah, easily.
Then that's FSG's fault,
and then it comes back to what you're paying as a wage for a stat point of view, because that's how we play, find a ball in that. His value is way in the
league was already on 180, 190. So
I don't know what 200k is over what. I would give him a 3-year deal. Would you?
You'd give him 3. I'll try and give him 5.
Okay, fine, but will everyone else go for 5?
Well, normally minimum's 4. If you're going for long term, it's normally 4.
Okay, we'll go 4 then. So that's really bad maths because I've done 200 rather than 200,000. Oh no, I can't even look at those numbers. So 42 mil to sign Ibu for another 4 years.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Like, give him a signing bonus of 20 mil as well.
Easy.
It's like a no-brainer. I don't understand how you do not sign Ibu for...
Unless he doesn't want to sign.
Unless what?
He doesn't want to sign.
Yeah. If it's in his court...
You sell him this summer.
But, yeah, we had that discussion last week on the pod. You will not have seen.
You would have heard.
Potentially have heard. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm definitely signing. Anyway, left back.
I reckon Simi.
Simi, wingers, probably. Mid, because he's been doing different stuff there.
He has. I reckon Endo.
Yeah.
Maka.
Did he play?
Yeah.
Did Maka play?
Or James.
Why no Shobo? Shobo's not playing at all.
He was having a fucking sip on a
He's checked out.
Cocktail.
He's done. He's like, I'm out, boys. I ain't playing anymore. I've done too much running for you.
I was trying to think who's less likely to get drunk. Endo's not getting drunk.
Jones ain't getting drunk.
Jones probably won't get drunk.
Maka
didn't play last game, so he's got more legs. Start. So Maka, Jones, and Endo, I reckon.
Fair. Don't mind it. Do you start giving the goodbyes to the players you know are going? So the likes of potentially an Elliott, potentially a Morton, potentially a...
Yeah. So
they might come in. And then right wing.
So
he's getting those assists.
3. All 3 in this game.
All 3 in this game. That gives you a little clue as to Ben's scoreline prediction.
I did say 2-0, so I'll go 3.
Brilliant. And then Gakpo Diaz? Or Gakpo and Diaz?
Diaz, Gakpo, yeah.
You think that's the lineup?
Yeah, 100%.
Nunez isn't really getting favoured much at the minute. Comes on every
now. Does he get a send-off?
See,
this is the other thing with Vaz. Would he be able to unlock Nunez? If you played him
What do you mean? I don't think anyone needs to unlock Nunez. I think Nunez needs to unlock Nunez.
It's the funniest thing you've ever said.
But, that's... Supply to him has not been an issue. I get at times. I get it.
I've seen it on Twitter earlier.
Yeah. I get
a couple of people trying to say it. And I was like,
I get at times he hasn't had supply in him. But there's probably people thinking that's a clear-cut chance. Not giving that to him. I'm going to give him a non-clear-cut chance that he's going to finish rather than the 6-yarder that he won't bury sort of thing. What's your score then? 3-0. I reckon we're going to get our ass whooped 4-0.
What? To them?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
No, we never do that. No, we never do that.
Sammy's the only ever gone for a loss in this one.
And he got it right. It was PSG.
He got the scoreline wrong.
we got the loss right.
Was the game you lost?
I wasn't here, so I can't remember. It was definitely PSG. Oh no, you were watching PSG on the night, so it would have been whatever the game was after that. Newcastle.
I don't know.
It's the final.
I don't know if it was that week.
He wouldn't have bet against us in the final. Anyway, my score. I'm actually going to go for a 3-1 to us. It's better. Right. Are you ready for? You feel very tired. Feel like energy's zapped, and you've now got to think of an 11-man team and a manager.
Sorry, guys, if I sound ill, I'm just run down from the last weekend.
Yeah, he's drank too much alcohol and he's gross.
It feels weird not having alcohol in my system, to be honest.
You're one of them. Right.
Once I get used to it, once you get on a roll, you just keep on going. And then when you stop drinking,
you get poorly.
Bam, I get poorly.
I mean, I'm the same, so completely same.
So yeah, I haven't prepared for this. We should see how it goes.
So I've got it as well. You'll be on the left, I'll be on the right. So I'm always right. Do you want to go first, rock, paper, scissors? It's a really weird like noise for
I counted wrong.
The podcast listeners. Just hey,
Jamie
I've
got
got scissors. All right. I need to probably think about this a bit more.
What are you doing?
Tactically now, just to make
You're
sure
prepared.
I'm gonna mop up the ones I care about. I'm gonna go for Astoni and Yamal.
Oh, you go too.
Ah, no, don't you dare!
I'm gonna have to. Yamal is the boy. He was in my head.
I can't believe you're gonna go.
Oh, that's.
No,
Go
you
on,
can't.
start off with two. Start off with two.
No, you can.
No,
You
start off
definitely
with two.
can.
Start off with two.
Go for him.
Start off with two.
I've got other bombers here.
Start off with two.
All right, Yamal. Yeah, Yamal is the boy. So I saw a clip of saying if you invert Yamal clips, he looks like Neymar, and when you see it, you can't unsee it. It's weird how no one's really just said he's Neymar on the right wing, but
I'm gonna go with
I don't need you.
Bellingham
Oh,
as Cam, and I'm trying to think of. I don't think there's particularly many good left backs in the world.
it's going to be a struggle.
Theo Hernandez, left back.
Oh, okay, don't mind that. Not in anywhere near what I would have said. So you've done your left back. So my left backs, I was choosing between Nuno Mendes. I'm really tempted by.
Fuck! He's the best left back in the world.
Yeah,
He is. Well, you're gonna have to go him.
cool. I was going to go between
Fuck! I forgot about him.
him and Guardiola. So like Guardiola. I'm going to go for Nuno Mendes.
Fuck.
I literally thought about it on the way
Yeah.
home, and I was like,
Well, you get another one.
ah, nice. So now I also need to be. I'll go for Rodri.
No, of course you will.
I'll do your centre defensive mid. So you literally can't get better than him in that position.
No, you can't.
I'm smashing this at the
Yeah, you are. To be fair.
This might be what I actually win.
No, you won't.
Oh, wow. So you've only got left back and Cam so far.
I've got left back and Cam. You've already got your right wing, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've got a centre back.
I've got a centre back, left back, centre defensive mid.
I'll go Saliba.
Fair. That was one of my other ones.
And I will go Vinny Jr.
Ah. That's good. That's very good. That was my left wing I hadn't even thought of until we were talking early and we're like, should we do a draft style? And I was like, no, because I can't think of other left way. Okay, yeah, fine. But that doesn't mean I've already gone for him, so I don't need to go for left winger anymore. Correct?
That's why I was confused why you went straight away for left back. You had that locked, so you didn't have to go for that one straight away.
I can't believe you did that to me. You said you're going to have to go for him now. You're so evil. All right. Well,
that's why I haven't gone for Saka yet.
You're going down.
Because Saka's obviously my right wing.
Obviously. I'm going to go for Isak up top. And I'm going to go for a... Can't bang on about him and then not get him. Burt's at camp. Oh. I've got another centre mid that I really want, so I'm hoping you let me have him. This is shaping up very tastily for me right now. Don't have a good centre back yet. I have Bastoni, but I don't have a good other one yet.
Are you 4-3-3 as well? Are you?
Yeah. I always go 4-3-3 for these, just because it gives you more variation of the player. So
Oh, is that
you can change up,
really great?
You've got goalkeeper, right back, centre back, centre defensive mid, centre mid, right wing striker. Still to go. Were you scared about the volume there of the mic?
No, I was doing that and like it looked really weird on that.
Oh, don't worry. Carry on.
Sorry, guys.
Distraction.
I'm thinking of a centre mid because that's the other one you need,
Correct.
and centre back.
Quite a few centre mids.
I need a
You
right
need
back.
2 centre mids.
Yeah, I know.
Non-Liverpool as well, obviously.
Non-Liverpool, we're going for if you didn't know, guys.
Oh, she would have gone for Maka,
Yeah,
obviously.
Mafia.
Obviously would have gone for Salah,
Obviously would have gone Van Dijk.
Van Dijk, Ali. Keeper's one, that's interesting.
Yeah, but I don't mind who you pick. There's two of the best keepers in the world behind Ali, so
yeah, fair.
We'll get one each. So I'll let you pick which one.
Fair.
I'm just so confused on the centre mid.
You were on about Yaros and Kelleher, right?
Yeah.
Thought so.
I'm gonna go. Might be a bit different. Berea.
Not where I would have gone anywhere near, but very interesting. Like, don't
I
mind
might as well go Rice as well.
Going Rice as well.
Yeah.
Nice, baby. I don't need to worry about centre mid now, so I'm going to keep that one as a little source for later. We're both battling over centre backs.
Yeah, I'm stumped. I don't know which one to go for.
I don't really want to go for him. I might go for who is PSG centre backs on there?
Yeah, I can't think of one.
Marquinhos and I don't know the other one off the top of my head.
No.
You've got Murillo, was always tempting.
Yeah,
He's
Murillo was tempting for me, but I was
solid.
like, surely not.
Surely there's a better one.
Yeah, this is
Thinking Rudiger, but don't want to go for him.
Yeah.
Gabriel, don't want to go for him.
Is Kabasi the
Guardiola, Kabasi's Barca's.
Yeah, I do rate him.
But I'm going to go for Gabriel.
Yeah.
I'm going to win this game. I've got another?
Yeah.
I might as well go for the right back because neither of us have a right back. So I'm going to go for Hakimi.
Delayed there.
Wanted to make sure I was actually going for Hakimi, but I'm definitely going for.
Oh yeah, now that's a hard position to fit. I reckon. Nah, Frimpong.
Well, Frimpong was obviously on my list as well.
I'll go Frimpong.
The votes will probably come from Liverpool fans, so you're probably going to get me.
Yeah.
But I've got Burns, so let's go.
What and then what have I got? Striker.
You've got striker, centre back,
goalie,
and right wing.
Oh.
I said you want me to put Saka in there without you.
No. Well, I'm going to go Saka. Well, it doesn't matter now, does it?
Pretty much.
Go Saka.
Saka. Well, the only one that it doesn't matter because I've already got my striker.
Yeah.
Got another? Oh, wait, is that you did too?
Yeah.
You did Frimpong, didn't you? I'm going to go for Courtois then. That was the one I was going to go for.
I'll go Donnarumma.
Not who I thought you were going to talk about.
Who do you think I was going to go?
I didn't really know.
All Black?
Yeah, All Black was in there.
Donnarumma, fucking class.
Yeah, he's good. He's right. He's good at saving penalties, like amazing.
Shot stopping. Yeah,
1,000%. So my. What, do you want to wait? I have another. My left wing is going to be Kvaratskhelia. Do you want to go for yours?
My striker.
Centre back and striker.
My striker is between Alvarez and Haaland,
which is two that were on my list to potentially go for.
I think it's going to have to be Alvarez.
So let's think of your team. So you got Frimpong, centre back to be decided, Saliba, Teo Hernandez. So you got very bombing on wingers. You got Barella, Bellingham, and Rice. They're all very dynamic midfielders. Saka, Vinny are bombing wingers as well. You got base, just everyone go.
I've gone for pace.
Everyone just sprint that way. So would you not just have Haaland just stood at the end being like,
just tapping them in
every single one?
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
have to go
also
Haaland.
not a good noise for podcast listeners, but that's
I'm
absolutely
going to have to go Haaland.
for
I think Alvarez is a better footballer, but I think in that team he would get provided so much.
agreed. You've got manager as well. If you want to do that rather than centre back, you've got another one to pick now.
Well, what have you got left to
Manager and centre mid.
Well, just take time now. So centre mid,
Okay.
for you,
Pedri.
Pedri.
Pedri or Gavi, which one
Centre
do you
back,
prefer?
I don't know. I haven't watched them enough to comment.
Pedri is amazing.
Um, Centre back is a hard choice.
Can I just say, name some players that
Oh,
literally didn't even
Van
think
Van.
about being anywhere near your wingers' choices right now.
Huh?
Think about some wingers that you didn't even flinch at thinking about choosing right now. Do you think about Dembele?
No.
Probably not Ballon d'Or quality. Did you think about Rafinha? Probably not.
No.
I said Yamal, he's the boy. Why
Yeah.
is Rafinha anywhere near Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
Yamal is the boy. I mean, Salah's the bigger boy, but it's just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It shows the hype. It shows the. I don't know.
They know they have more chance of Rafinha winning it because of the amount of stats he's got.
Yeah, fair.
And also,
I get
I
it.
will say, he wouldn't have that many stats if Lewandowski was in that team.
Do you not think?
How is Lewandowski not in the shouts for it if everyone else is?
I don't know. Is he?
I don't know how many he's
decent
got, but yeah.
I thought he's not been playing much.
Oh.
Maybe I might be chatting rubbish.
Anyway, who am I?
Centre back
How the
or manager if you want to get the manager first.
No, I'll just let you choose manager first. Um, who did you go for?
Centre backs.
Yeah,
Bastoni and Gabriel.
Bastoni's so fucking good.
Thank you.
That's such a good one.
Thank you.
So
I've actually smashed this, by the way. I'm looking at this team. I'm like, there's zero chance you'd be in this
I
team.
think I'm going to Kabasa. Oh, shut up.
Yeah, Kabasi was one of my ones. Some honourable mentions for players before we go on to it of ones that I didn't choose. So I said Guardiola quite a few times.
Valverde was up there as well for me.
Valverde's a great shout.
I should play you right back instead of Frimpong.
Balder, the Barca right back. Not bad. Kirkes, Edison from Atlanta as a holding midfield player in case you mopped them all up. Caicedo as well in that. And then Alvarez was the other one that I had as well that I was like, probably will go for him if I can't go for who I want. Manager. I'm going to go for Flick.
That is a good manager.
More because he's a character on Bug's Life.
And I'm going to go Pep Guardiola.
Ah! Oh, yeah, that's such an obvious choice. I can't believe I've done that. I mean, that is. Okay, I lost. I mean, does Klopp count?
I was thinking as well, does Klopp count?
Klopp doesn't count, you know? No, I would have chose Flick. So we'll go for yours. So you got Donnarumma, Frimpong, Kabassi, Saliba, Hernandez, Barella, Bellingham, Rice, Saka, Haaland, Vinny J, and Pep. Like, that is an insane team when you actually deep it. You're like, if you think Frimpong, Kabassi, Saliba, Hernandez, it's an interesting back.
You're going to be under the cosh, it doesn't matter.
I think Isak will rip all of them apart.
He won't get the ball at all.
Why?
'Cause he won't.
From who?
He won't.
Rodri, Wirtz, and Pedri.
He won't get the ball.
As rubbish.
He won't get the ball.
Rodri takes the ball, gives it to Wirtz and Pedri, and they just do magic.
No, he won't get the ball.
Well, we'll go through mine. Even if you get it to Haaland, he ain't getting past Courtois because he's guy can teleport.
Because all he's doing is tapping it from 6 yards because of Saka.
You got Hakimi, Gabriel, Bastoni, and Mendes.
Yeah, you're backwards. Sort of.
They're gonna bully him. Just Haaland. Rodri, Wirtz, Pedri, Yamal, Isak, Kvaratskhelia. I'm gonna take the win on that one.
You took the win last time and you didn't win.
No, but that wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. Everyone went for nostalgia rather than actual facts. This time you can go for all of it. Anything you want to add to that, or are you happy?
I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, shut up.
Just because of Pep's tactics.
By the way, whenever I do shut up. Whenever I do moment of the week, do you like my little gift I do with it?
Yeah.
This week with Robert. For like celebrate his 250th and his.
You didn't even know that.
Shut up! Anyway, so we had a big up Felly for his commitment to the pod. Moment of the week watching Stop Live It Up in Ibiza, as we've mentioned already. So quality submission. Do you have any?
I think that was mine, and also the fact of the amount of transfer talk that we are getting now.
Yeah.
I'm just loving it. I'm excited.
It actually feels like
Something's going to happen.
something they've
I
said.
don't know what, but something is going to happen.
Something they've said for the last 5 years, and now it's actually happening. I wonder if there's a change of.
Also, quickly,
Just cut me off and tell my analysis and amazing points.
Apparently,
These are 1,000 people. Do not tune in for cutting people off.
Obviously, Kirkez has been
I was like,
like saying like cryptic messages and stuff like that.
football soon, eyes.
Yeah, something like that. And then Shogo has put up
That Danny Olmo. And who's the other one?
I don't know,
Red Bull Leipzig.
but both going like that.
Time?
Yeah.
What?
It's
He's going
weird.
to Red Bull soon?
No,
Is he going to Red Bull soon? Oh no.
it's so hilarious.
That's actually scaring me. Why would he put 2 Red Bull players? Why would he specifically choose whoever the other guy is? Because I couldn't see him. If he's at Barca, because that's where Danny Olmo is Konate going to Barca?
Right, can you calm down?
Nah, you've spiraled me now, mate.
It was a good thing. I reckon Kirkez is signing.
Nah. Why? Wait, was it Shogo?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was Konate we're talking about. I'm chill.
That's so fun.
I'm chill. Have fun. And he used to play for a Red Bull, didn't he? So that makes sense. Cool. Nice.
What are you saying?
Moment of the week.
Yeah.
Mine is. I feel like they're just totally taking the piss at the minute, and I quite like it. They're still in a competitive league, and they're currently living it up large and going to come back and have a kick around and then probably go and do something else. Although they're probably going to get a good week's sleep after this ahead of the parade and celebrations following, I'm sure. Anything to add?
Nope.
Happy to round off?
Yep.
I don't actually have my usual exit spiel, so I'm going to riff it.
Go on.
Thank you again for listening to the 34th episode with little asterisks of one missing of the Dub Session podcast presented by me, James Double, and my brother,
Ben Double.
If you do enjoy the pod, all 1,000 of you, make sure you leave a like, rate, and subscribe. Share the pod with your friends and family, anyone that wants to listen to Liverpool things or not like to listen to Liverpool things and get angry at us. That's also fine. Any publicity is good publicity, I suppose. And we're always here for feedback. Make sure you follow Ben Dubs LFC on social. He will be the easiest way to get a reach of what we're actually doing because I might chime
Or
in.
Dub Sessions Pod.
Or Dub Session, the Dub Pod.
That's
what it's called. And I'll tweet every few days, probably, maybe ish. That's exciting, and that's why you should sign up for this pod. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, you'll never walk alone. Enjoy the weekend.
Harry Potter.
Which bit?
That's what saves God.
How? Where you been? That's not even what I wanted to say when I said that.
Take the trolley, dear.
No, it's not. And take the lot. How dare you stand where he stood? That's what I wanted to say. Anyway, that is wrapping up the pod. You'll never walk alone, and we'll see you directly.
You'll never walk alone.